Let's talk about the episode. So EJ finally got something to do with his board behind. This person, I think I remember him, but not 100% sure. I remember the whole, Rafe thing and the whole face had changed. I remember all that. I remember Stefano and EJ and sending him out the Argentina, I think. I remember all that, but I'm kind of, don't remember everything. When EJ brung up the whole pretending that he was Rafe and having sex with Sammy, I remember all that. I kind of remember him, but don't really. But all I can say is I'm glad somebody finally fits EJ boredom. He and his family, he and his son business. He trying to stick people with charges that he can't stick somebody with, trying to railroad somebody, mad at Bell because Bell won up him. He is so bored that I'm glad that Days finally gave him something to do and to keep him company with his board behind. I can't tell you how happy inside of that was. I thought it was Rafe at first. Then once it came out that wasn't Rafe, I forgot his name. I had it in my notes somewhere. It's probably somewhere in my notes. But yeah, I'm just glad that, Mr. Imposter, Rafe Imposter, I'm glad somebody there to keep EJ a little company because he is too bored interfering in his son's affairs and his son cheating like he cheat. I'm glad somebody can keep him company. And I hope he stick around a little bit while longer, but probably not with EJ and his threatening behind trying to bully somebody. So I don't see him staying around long enough. But I'm glad he did to harass him because EJ needs some harassing. It been too long. EJ been harassing everybody and anybody that come cross paths with him. His latest victim was Mark, even though Bell said, you can't prosecute that man for something he did in Paris. How are you trying to offer this man 10 years? Because he put the gun out on Chad and Bell shut him down. Now he went from that to his son business. So I'm glad somebody there to entertain him and cure him of his boredom. I'm just going to put it like that. Don't know how long he's staying, but I'm glad somebody there to entertain him and keep him company. On the other hand, though, Johnny, I'm going to give you a pass because you don't know no better and you a cheater. So, how you didn't figure out that was Rafe and EJ and Rafe getting along, that should have been very suspicious of you. But, not really, because Rafe and EJ can get along when they have to get along. Get along to get along. They have done it before in the past, so yeah, you should have caught on, but not really. But you should have caught on though. When he made that mistake saying, who are you? That should have been your number one clue, but y'all always don't catch subtle hints, and y'all always wait the last minute or the last second when stuff didn't hit the fan before y'all catch on and realize that was not rape. So, I'm going to give you a little pass. I'm going to give you a little pass. Kristen, you raised them. Not surprised or shocked. Here I'm thinking that was 100% Kristen. We forgot about the little Kristen over him, and she have done this before, and she have done this before and threatened Chloe. So I shouldn't be surprised or shocked that this little Kristen all over again, calling herself threatening Ava because she want Brady and her mama together. I'm not surprised or shocked without realizing they showed it and it was her holding the phone threatening Ava. I'm like, it can be Kristen. I can see Kristen being petty like that. But then again, I never thought of little Kristen. She have done this before to Chloe. I don't know why I'm so surprised and shocked, but my jaw dropped when I seen her texting Ava and threatening her. My jaw hit the floor. I don't know why I was so surprised, but I was surprised and not shocked really. Kristen then raised that devil egg, so of course she gonna act like Kristen. She probably do this at her school and all. She just probably threatened them enough that they scared to tell their mamas or the teacher. But if she go around threatening people and threatening Chloe and not threatening Ava via text, what won't that little demon seed do at this point? So yeah, I was surprised, but I don't know why I was so surprised that it was her when we saw this with Chloe and she did the same thing with Chloe. So I don't know why I was so shocked, and I thought it was 100% Kristen, because that is Kristen game right there, 100%. Get a burner phone, threaten you, maybe even tell you or else, or you will come up missing or whatever. Like, I don't know why I was so surprised and shocked by that, but I was. I don't know why the hell I was, but I was. Lonnie basically telling Kristen that, look, we understand you mad at Brady. We understand you want Brady back. We know can't nobody else touch you and Brady love. However, you basically hurting the little girl by keeping her away from Brady, not realizing that it's a shame that Lonnie, out of anybody, your best friend, had to tell you that, Kristen, let that hurt go. Let your daughter enjoy her time with Brady. Just cause you want him back and thinking that he can't move on, and your little devil egg over here threatening Ava, let that hurt go. Like, that was a good gesture, and I'm glad Lonnie was there to tell her, do not ruin that little girl Christmas. For crying out loud, she wouldn't even much open all your presents. So you should have known something was up and stank there. But then again, you didn't care anyways. It's a shame that somebody else had to tell you that. Like, really, Kristen? This is the time children are normally happy, excited, can't wait to open up their gifts. Your daughter only opened up a few gifts. You don't understand and realizing that you're hurting that little girl, keeping her away from Brady. And somebody else, a friend that's going to leave Salem, had to tell you, stop right now, let that little girl see her daddy. Don't matter who Brady dating, do not do that to that little girl. Like, it's a shame that somebody else had to tell you this. That you can't get the hint in the subtle, you can't get the hint or catch a hint or realize that your daughter is sad and you're not trying to fulfill her and make her happy. Even on Christmas, you want to be petty. The fact that somebody had to tell you this, Kristen, that girl is doomed. Doom, doom, doom. In my EJ Mama voice, doom, doom, doom. Because that's a shame that you wouldn't be that petty over something that could easily be fixed by letting that girl spend time with her daddy. But you too petty to realize that. And you don't understand that you hurting that girl by keeping her away from Brady. Just cause you want Brady and he trying to date Ava over here. So Trip and Wendy finally tied the knot in Hong Kong. He proposed to her on Christmas. You know what? Didn't they literally propose to each other when they was in that room suffocating to death? He basically promised her that he was gonna give her a ring and marry her. He waited to Christmas to propose. Okay, Trip, do your big one, I guess. And, do your big one. That's what you want to do. Go ahead, Trip. I'm glad that y'all happy, y'all enjoying Hong Kong, and y'all doing y'all big one and whatnot. I don't know why you waited this long to propose, but I guess you wanted to be extra special by waiting for Christmas for her to propose to her, and she said yes. Um, Jada and Rafe. Basically, Rafe is the PI, Jada is the commissioner. Basically, they jobs are going to intertwine with each other, especially including with Hattie. Rafe was working to get Hattie. Jada was working with Sean to also get Hattie. Rafe ended up getting Hattie by offering her that body and soul wanted her back. She failed for it. Rafe ended up getting her. So now Jada pissed off over him because she didn't do she did her job. Rafe just did his 10 times harder and basically fooled her into going to seeing Leo. And Leo basically told her that, he confronted her about the poisoning of the cupcakes being that woman in that column basically spoiling the soul, basically spoiling body and soul. So he had to confront her. She said she didn't do it. Rafe ended up handing her over to Jada, who is pissed at him because she one up him. Paulina gives her earful. She basically can't do nothing now because she lawyer up. And Rafe ended up getting credit for this. Jada didn't, so she pissed. She got Paulina all up in her ear, basically, giving her a lashing. She don't like that. She's pissed, but she gets over it eventually. And Jada, you gonna have a whole lot of that, and you might as well just get over it. Get over it. Either get over it or move on, or you gonna have a whole lot of that, Jada. Just saying that he basically beat you to the punch. I'd be pissed too if he basically he basically outdid you. You the big commissioner. This was your catch. Rafe ended up catching what you thought was gonna be your big fish, and ended up basically spoiling it for you because she lawyer up, because she said she didn't spike them cupcakes, and she ain't the lady whistleblower. So basically she didn't lawyer it up, and basically, yeah, Jada, I'm glad you got over that. Do not let that interfere with your marriage, your up and coming marriage and getting ready to marry Rafe. Do not let that interfere. Find a way to work that out, or whatever you got to do, and whatever you got to maneuver, just work it out. Don't let that ruin your up and coming nuptials, because he basically beat you to the punch. Tate, let's talk about the kids. The kids being grown, having sex, not even much out of high school yet, but they having sex with protection, I might add. That ended up being that 1% that ended up being Sophia being pregnant. Now Tate got to take her out of town. Basically, Holiday planned the whole concert for him and got him tickets. He can't go because he lied and said that he was going to California to spend time with Teresa's parents. So he lied to her. He trying to clear Sophia of her obligations. She down with it. That was out the door, but ended up getting caught by Holly. So Tate, all that lying you doing, now you got to come clean since you caught him red-handed. I mean, technically she can't be mad. Y'all broke up. you was having sex with Sophia, you used protection. Unfortunately for y'all, y'all was that 1% that ended up being pregnant. Technically, she can't be mad at y'all. Technically. But if I was her, I'd be pissed. I ain't gonna need much lie to you. Not only did she do something that I want to do with you, but was waiting for the perfect time and the perfect, event to do that. She beat me to the punch having sex with you. Now she didn't beat you to the punch of getting pregnant or having the honor, however y'all want to put that. I would be pissed if I was Holly. Even though she can't kind of be pissed about that situation, even though they was broke up and Sophia and Tate was dating, even though she ended up pregnant, Tate shouldn't have lied to the girl. He should have been open and honest and been a stand-up guy that his daddy can't be. Basically, you shouldn't have lied. You should have just went on out and told Holly what's going on. Holly probably would have understood and probably would have said, okay, sure, let me help y'all out even further. You could have told Holly, besides lying to Holly. Now that's going to come back to bite you in the behind because you actually lied about the situation, saying that you're going to California to see the grandparents and knowing darn well you going to your nearest abortion clinic where you can go ahead and take care of this problem that's hunting you at the moment. So basically you lied, you're gonna get punished for it. Then on top of it, Sophia pregnant, you lied and didn't tell her. So it's just stacking on up for you, Tate, at this point. I don't know why you didn't go ahead and tell her that, look, I ended up doing something and she ended up getting pregnant. I don't know why y'all would rather lie than to tell the truth. I mean, yeah, it's gonna hurt. Yeah, it's gonna sting. Yeah, you might get in trouble for it. But she can't really be mad about it. But she's gonna be mad about it. So, just come clean. Stop lying. Lying only gonna make it 10 times more worse. And now look at your tape. You thought you had this well thought out plan. You ended up getting caught. She ended up going to she's gonna go to the concert with Doug imposter over here, and she caught you red-handed with Sophia of all people, making it even more worse for you than to coming clean and telling the truth. And maybe you ain't been this deer caught in the headlights moment for you. So just come clean. That's all. Just come clean. Coming clean is more better than getting caught up in your lies and dealing with what Tate got to deal with at the moment. Basically it was the twins' birthday and their Christmas. We had Roman as the Santa Claus. He ended up having an allergic reaction to the outfit, so that took him out. Abe took over, and basically Abe inspired Paulina to call her sister and talk to her with that thoughtful Christmas gift he gave her. Lonnie and Eli told Paulina and them not to spoil the kids with all these Christmas gifts and birthday presents, and they did it anyway. So, yeah. It ain't no stopping that line. I'm sorry. Your children were born on the same day of Christmas. They gonna get double the Christmas and double the birthday. So yeah, it ain't no stopping that. And then you got two sides of the family. Paulina rich. Already know. Julie finna spoil them even more rotten. Lonnie, it ain't no stopping that. So you might as well be quiet and shut up. It ain't no stopping it. You got wealth on both sides. You already know Paulina gonna spoil them rotten, and you already know Julie gonna do the same. It ain't no stopping that line. I know you don't want that, but you ain't gonna stop that, sweetheart. I'm sorry. And Jada basically offering Belle EJ's job. She tired of EJ. Everybody tired of EJ. I'm over EJ, but love him still. I hope Bill take that job. Anybody besides EJ at this point. I am so sick and tired and being sick and tired of being sick and tired of EJ using his job to handle his beef, his grudges, and everything else under the sun, railroading people. So it would be nice to see Bill as a DA over EJ. Maybe he can go fight over the mayor again or something with his bored self. But anyways, though, y'all, that was the episode. I hope y'all had a very Merry Christmas. I'll see y'all later. Enjoy the rest of y'all night. Have a good weekend. Happy New Year's to y'all early because, yeah, might not be here Wednesday depending on how it is. But anyway, Happy New Year's. Love you, and I'll see you later. Bye.